video where we take a look back at the history of Heavener and LeFlore County. This is also included in our free weekly newsletter that is published today. I'm Kirk Hall, the HOL and LCJ publisher, and I want to thank everyone for joining us. If you weren't aware, each week we post down memory lane where we tell what was happening at a certain time in our history of the city and the county. If you like the video, please subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you will always be notified whenever we post one of the videos. We take this information from each week's old Heavener Ledger book, and that's where we get the information. 1 year ago in 2022, events going on, primary election to be held Thursday. The Heavener Utility Authority and City Council approved budget for the upcoming fiscal year. LeFlore County Commissioners approved road projects. Ribbon cutting was held for the Good News Coffee Cafe in the old Heavener Ledger building. McAllister Bank buys Poto school bonds. Heavener softball coach Ordell Sanders named to the OSSCA Hall of Fame. 10 years ago in 2013, Yeager's Hardware accepts donations for flood victims. The High Court halts Texas water grab from southeastern Oklahoma. James DeRosa was executed for the murder of a Monroe couple. Heavener grad Sadie Watkins won Smith's Congeniality Award in Miss Oklahoma pageant. Accident claims the life of Rick Ford. Underground artist contest planned at the library. Aaron Cash graduates from law school, and the Heavener Blues T-ball team wins the end of the season tournament. 20 years ago in 2003, Talamina Expressway dedication was set. Doctors were scheduled to lecture on the runestone age. Phyllis and Ray Heavener celebrated their 50th anniversary. Funeral services were held for longtime State National Bank cashier Mary Rockwell. 30 years ago in 1993, Boy Scouts complete 50-mile program. The jobless rate in LeFlore County has increased. The city budgets were approved. Kansas City Southern Railroad plans expansion project. City manager Paul Evans met with the Heavener Lions Club members. An environmental agency opens in LeFlore County, and the CCC Company 810 has its 60th reunion, and also fishing derby winners were announced. 40 years ago in 1983, searches started for new Heavener city manager after Freddie Cox resigned. There have been 3 applicants so far for the position. Heavener grad Eddie Drury signed to play football at Northeastern and Tahlequah. Dal Morris retires from Johnson Controls. Danny Ray and Lori Franklin make OU's honor roll. Heavener School Board sets date for auction of house that would be removed to build a new ag building. Heavener's Kelvin Davis and Kelly Casey received awards from Carl Albert State College. 50 years ago in 1973, lightning struck First Baptist Church, knocking bricks from the top of the building. Other locations were out of power in addition to losing trees. Homer Johnson was awarded the Smokey Bear Award for fire prevention. The First Christian Church in Heavener is celebrating its 60th anniversary. 100 blocks of Heavener roads were scheduled to be blacktopped that summer out of the total of 200 blocks. Bill Stites had a 1964 Ford Fairlane for sale. Folgers coffee was 79 cents per pound at Piggly Wiggly. Johnny Spangler's fireworks stand has a good selection of fireworks. Cecil Leachman had a 1968 Ford Mustang for sale. Coffee shop in Heavener has a taste-tempting smorgasbord. Women dresses were on sale at Tate's, and you could look for the latest real estate listings at Cox Realty in Heavener. 60 years ago in 1963, the Heavener School Alumni Association Rodeo was that weekend. There was going to be a vote to remove parking meters in downtown Heavener on Tuesday. Folgers coffee was 59 cents per pound at Smittles. Jeans for boys are $1.98 at Marvin Stewart's store. Philip Freeman has a diamond ring for sale. Rockman's Texaco has a 1953 Plymouth sedan for sale. Fresh donuts were only 65 cents per dozen at the coffee shop. And also, Blair's Mobile Station was selling mobile tires. 70 years ago in 1953, Heavener City Council discussed buying a road grader for the city streets. The Heavener Roundup Club was scheduled to play Puddle's Roundup Club in a donkey basketball game. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol has offered to help try and prevent trash dumping in the state. 3 county men were charged with having illegal whiskey, and one was charged with drinking while under the influence. Coffee was 88 cents per pound at Dunn's Grocery Market in Heavener. Eslyn Bowman of Howe had a good 1948 Chevrolet for sale. 80 years ago in 1943, Heavener Rodeo was scheduled for August 27th through the 29th. The state game Fish and Recreation Department announced Cedar Lake will remain open for fishing for at least 30 more days. David M. Carrier of Heavener has been taken as a prisoner of war in the Pacific. Rogers Hardware in Heavener has galvanized roofing, and Ryburn & Son Grocery has feed, seeds, and groceries. 90 years ago in 1933, an explosion occurred at the coal mine east of Heavener Sunday morning. Fortunately, nobody was working at the time. A second CCC camp is scheduled to open at Muse. Local cotton farmers are protesting the government's plan to buy cotton and destroy it. A new Chevrolet Standard 6 Coupe is $445 at Heavener Auto Sales. And 100 years ago in 1923, Turner Allison caught a 47-pound catfish in Poteau River. The Isaac Walton Club was scheduled to hold a meeting. Area rains cut potato output in half for the year. Residents are requested to start cutting weeds on their property now, thanks to the heavy rain and high grass. Residents are also encouraged to dump anything holding water to try and cut down on the mosquito population. We thank you all for joining us and hope that you have a great day.